and it is titled Arthropods Quiz. Yes. So it says, please complete the quiz using Kami. In-person learners only complete this if you do not want to do paper and pencil quiz. So that is many of you, it looks like. And then if you take it using a paper and pencil, just submit this blank when you get the chance. So Julia and Ava, when you get a chance, submit it blank saying you took it in person, okay? Just, well, I guess you don't have to, but otherwise it'll come up there and be like, oh, this is overdue for you, but obviously you did it. You know what I mean? Okay. Alrighty. So I'm gonna pass these out to those two ladies. Dayton. No, not allowed to use your notes. So all your tabs have to be closed. All tabs should be closed except for you on Kami. Preparing to take this quiz. We'll go through this together. There are 19. Please put your name on it, even if you're taking it online. I know it'll come from your account, but please put your name on it just to make things even more efficient and easier. Okay. Here we go. If you'd like to go with me, you can go with me. If you would like to go ahead, you can go ahead. But please remain quiet for the entire hour. When you are done, pencil and paper, staple right here. Perfect. Okay, so number one, the word arthropod means blank. What does it literally translate to? Arthropod. I will give you a hint by splitting it into arthro and pod. You'll remember when I gave these notes that I talked about that. Aiden, were you here on Monday?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you okay to take this quiz, or do you think you should take it tomorrow?
I study.
Well, were you here Tuesday?
Yeah, you've been here all week.
You've been here all week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that last week that you missed?
Yeah. You missed
Oh,
the
okay.
last
Yeah,
one.
no, then you got to take it. Sorry. Were you here all week? Okay. Well, my brain is just... All right. Okay, so for number two, you must circle. So online students, you're going to have to go over here and either find the shapes one and pick a circle or use the drawing, whatever. But there are three options for you. The phylum Arthropod has the either least, average, or greatest number of animals. So think about the phylum Arthropod that we've talked about. Does it have the most number of animals, an average, or right in the middle number of animals, or sorry, least, average, or greatest? So least, right in the middle, or most. Which one? We talked about this. The video talked about this. Insects World, Them and Us definitely talked about this. Should be fairly recognizable. Okay. All right, number three. Again, we also talked about this, and I put it on our warm-up questions. The animals in phylum Arthropoda are invertebrates or vertebrates? Invertebrates or vertebrates? I'll even give you a hint. I won't give you a hint, but I'll define invertebrate means. Anybody know what invertebrate means? Yes?
Without a backbone.
Without a backbone, correct. Vertebrate would mean with a backbone. So which do arthropods fall into? Are they invertebrates or vertebrates? Okay. Number four, the habitat of arthropods is what? Where do and where can arthropods survive and live? Number four, the habitat. Sorry, for number 3, I forgot to tell you, you must circle it as well, even though it says circle right there. Sorry. So circle. Okay, number 5. The word exoskeleton means what? What is an exoskeleton? What is an exoskeleton? All right, number 6. On an arthropod's body, there are places where the exoskeleton meets. What are those places called where the exoskeleton meets? What are those places called? Or one piece of exoskeleton meets another. Number 7, 3 advantages of an exoskeleton are blank, blank, and blank. So what are 3 things that are good about an exoskeleton for the arthropod? Which leads us into number 8. Number 8 says a disadvantage of the exoskeleton. What is a disadvantage, or what is something that is bad about the exoskeleton for arthropods? Did you have a question, Zach?
No.
Okay. All right. We are on number 9. Number 9 says, define molting. What is molting? In your own words, I guess. Or the words that you memorized. What's molting? Arthropods molt. What is that? Alrighty. Again, if yes, Austin.
Like, what does number 6 mean by places where the exoskeleton?
Okay, so the exoskeleton doesn't perfectly cover the whole arthropod in one perfect, like, shell. There are places where it meets up. Like one place will meet with another place. I think I likened it to like a knight's suit of armor. So did I talk about that with this class? Or no, maybe
No.
second hour. Okay, a knight's suit of armor. It has a whole thing that covers its arm, right? But there's places where the knight has to bend, right? Right here, they're overlapping. Yes? They're not, it's not just one piece of armor. It's like, all right, I have a piece down here and I have a piece up here. what are the places where that exoskeleton meets?
Uncovered.
What's that?
Uncovered.
Uncovered? Oh, yeah. So if I look at an ant, I would tell you like here is where one would be. It's meeting here, meeting here, meeting here. Exoskeleton is meeting here, you know. What do we call these things right here? If you think about the name of arthropods, that should help you. So I just drew a picture on the board for you. Sorry, online students. Austin asked about number 6, places where the exoskeleton meets. What are those called? So I've circled some of them on the ant. I've only drawn its first 2 legs, just for sake of time. What do we call those things? And I said, if you think of the name of the phylum we're studying, Arthropoda, that should definitely help you with number 6. Okay. All right, we're going to move on, though, so we can get this done before the class is over. Number 11. Right? Yes. No. 10. Excuse me. 10. 3 characteristics of arthropods. What are the 3 main characteristics of arthropods? They have this, this, and this. We talked about a 4th one, too. If you would throw that in there, that'd be awesome. Okay. Number 11. Arthropods sometimes have a head and chest region that's combined, or a head and a middle portion combined. What is that called? So arthropods' head and chest region of the body is called blank for number 11. Okay. What is that called? Number 12. An example of an appendage is what? What's an example of an appendage? Number 13. The exoskeleton of the arthropod is made of a material called blank. We talked about this. It was on our warm-up question for today, right? The exoskeleton of the arthropod is made of a material called blank. All right.
Aren't there more than 3 characters?
Yeah, just talk about that. We talked about 4, but all right, and number 14 through 17, there are 5 main classes of arthropods. 5 main classes of arthropods. However, one of them could be combined in, or sorry, 2 of them could be combined into 1. That's the way we talked about it yesterday. And no, not yesterday, Tuesday and Monday. So if you're thinking about, let me think. Think about the number of legs, right? 5 main classes of arthropods are blank. Okay, and then we have number 19. So here's my thing for 14 through 17, it says. If you combine 2 of them into 1, there would only be 4 classes. You understand what I'm saying? Or no? Yes? Otherwise, if you split that 1 class into this and this, I'm trying not to give you the answer. But you can either fill them all out or leave one of them blank if you go with the 4 class method. Okay, that's what I'm trying to get at. And then number 19. the characteristic used to group arthropods into classes is blank. And I kind of let this slip just a couple seconds ago. How do we group arthropods? Right? What criteria? How are they grouped? Okay, anybody need any repeated or have questions? I'd be glad to answer or attempt to help you. But we have about 5 minutes left for you to get this. If you have a question, just raise your hand. Let me know. I'll try to help you. Online students. Yep, if you are done online, you hit submit. Online students, if you are done and you hit submit, you are free to go, but make sure you submit before you leave. Some of us are in the habit of forgetting to hit submit, and then I have to track you down or email you or give you an NE. I'd rather not, because you're in here, you're taking the quiz with us. Please submit it. I need somebody tomorrow to remind me that we need to watch the Student of the Week video first hour. Okay?
I'll try.
Okay. We didn't get a chance to today because Mr. Mondello was doing the PBIS lesson. So, and we had to get this quiz done. Okay. About 2 minutes before class is over. If you absolutely cannot finish it, I understand. Please let me know. But I will caution you that the answers won't just magically appear to you 4 hours down the road. So. You know what you know right now. And that's what you know for now.